welcome to girls volleyball here on a Tuesday evening. Set for a 5:30 start, starting about 20 minutes late. But that is okay, as the Lancers will take on O'Fallon for the third time this year and looking for their first win against the Panthers in 20 plus years. I don't know the exact stat. I don't have stats. Steven Stock has stats. But yeah, they have not won in a long time. Starting lineups were just announced. 4 sophomores for the Lancers. I don't have a roster for the Panthers. Let's see. It is Addison Warner, Olivia Cross, Paige Hill, Abby Monroe, Reese Erkman, Trinity Gibbs, and the libero, sophomore Addie Kramkowski for the Lancers. And for the Panthers, that's a great question. I still don't have a lineup. One of my friends is working to get a lineup for me. And it looks like he's got one. As the Panthers will start out with the serve. Number 1. Overpass 1 is the setter. Hill puts it over. Setting the middle. Picked up by Werner. Monroe setting Hill. Hill is blocked. Now Monroe setting Hill again, and this time not blocked, but it is out. Another serve for her. Gibbs, Monroe, Kraus the middle. And the libero for O'Fallon picks a nice one up. Setting Hill, and Hill is blocked, but it rolls down the block. And that's a point for the Lancers. Monroe will get the serve. And it's out. It's been a rough stretch serving for the Lancers. Again, I don't know the exact stat, but it has been rough. I do know that. Setting Werner is Monroe, and that one's touched. Goes out, but off the touch. So that'll be a point for the Lancers. Paige Hill back to serve now. Senshin in for Gibbs, senior for senior. We only have 3 of those. I now have a lineup for the Panthers. Their libero is number 3, Kennedy Weston, and she is back to serve right now. Monroe sets the right side, Werner, and it's out. Abby Hanger already a little bit frustrated. Serving again is Weston. That point is for the Lancers after the Panthers are over the net. Kramkowski out, Erkman in, Kraus to serve. Oh. It's a good serve from Kraus. Called out, though. Kraus out for Krimkowski, the libero. Looks like Abby Monroe is setting all the way around. Setting Senshin is Monroe. Little bit of confusion from the refs. The line judge called it out. The up ref didn't call anything, and the up ref now calls it out on the Lancers. Now back to serve for the Panthers. Number 6, Allie Hom. Werner is blocked and is called for being under the net. Fallon has absolutely zero student section tonight. Their only student section is their freshman team and JV team, who do not play varsity as well. Hom sets the right side, and that's out. And East is called in the net. I don't know who that is. Oh, it's Senshin. Hom, another serve, a high one this time. Monroe sets to the middle, Erkman. Setting Werner now. Hom goes to the outside, off the block. Monroe to Erkman, to Werner again, sorry. Monroe now to Senshin, and a kill for Annabelle Senshin. Good serving run for Allie Hom and the Panthers. Now Werner is back to serve. Let's see if she will set now. That one is out. That's a point for the Lancers. Now 8-6. I think. Maybe not. Maybe it's 8-5. Blocked by the Lancers. Senshin just sticks an arm out there. Good set from Paige Hill. Sub for O'Fallon. Number 7, Kayla Williams in for Belle Jones, number 24. And Williams to serve. Bad pass from Warner makes it a 10-5 game. Kieran Paget in for Annabelle Senshin. Paget a tip. Hom sets the right side. Monroe sets Werner in the back row. And that one's out. And Hanger will call a timeout, and we will take one as well. This has been your Belleville East Broadcast Network. Ellis out of the timeout. Williams will get the serve out of the timeout for the Panthers. Monroe sets Padgett, and that's out, but I thought there was a touch, yeah. They'll call that. And a sub for the Lancers. Padgett out, Trinity gives in, and gives the serve. And Gibbs misses the serve. Sub for the Panthers. Kennedy Walls out for Marin Price. Kramkowski's pass goes backwards. Gibbs to Hill. Good pass from Gibbs. Monroe to Hill. And Hill gets a kill. O'Fallon subs. I have no clue who they subbed in. Erkman with the serve for Belleville East. And O'Fallon gets blocked. The student section is having some fun with that one. The Belleville East student section, that is. Erkman another serve. Hom puts it over into the middle of the court. Monroe sets Hill. Hom setting the right side off the block. Werner, Monroe, and Hill. Out of system set, goes to the outside. Can't get a swing on it. Monroe to Kraus, Kraus blocked. Now Monroe to Hill. Picked up by the setter, a swing from the middle back. Set to Hill. And Warner shanks one into the seats. Kramkowski in for Erkman, the libero. Or not, Erkman is not the libero. Kramkowski is the libero in for Erkman. Hill, Monroe, Kraus, and a kill for Olivia Kraus. We'll give the ball back to East. And Monroe a serve now. Missed her first one, looking to hit this one. And she does. And O'Fallon is blocked. Gabby Belling gets blocked. Monroe another serve. Belling not blocked this time. Bell Jones in for Kayla Williams. And I don't know what number that is. Number 2? Sophia White-Tukaitis. That sounds like a disease. Sorry, that was uncalled for. That serve is out. Paget in for Gibbs. Paige Hill to serve for the Lancers. And Kraus gets a kill. Kraus is fired up. Might be the most fired up I've ever seen her. Hill another serve. Setting Belling. And that was called in. That was a close call. The libero for O'Fallon gets a serve. Kremkowski's pass goes back. Kremkowski's been on a bit of a rough stretch recently. Float serve, short one from the libero. Swing goes out of bounds for Paget. Maybe a touch. Nothing convincing of a touch, though. Another short one from the libero. Set goes to Werner, the right side. Kremkowski out of system ball to Paget, and this time out again. East bench calling for a touch. Senshin is in for Paget now, looking for a little bit of consistency out of that outside. That serve is in. And looked at. Kremkowski is taken out for Erkman. That one is out. Kraus will get the serve for the Lancers. Serve goes out. Kraus comes out for Kremkowski. Erkman to the front row. Hom back to serve. Monroe sets Senshin. Senshin gives a little roll shot. Now an out of system ball from Kremkowski, setting Paige Hill in the back row. Ball to the outside, and it goes out. Werner gets the serve for the Lancers. Looking for a little bit of consistency out of the serves now. That one goes out. Morrow getting subbed in for Abby Monroe. And now Addison Werner is setting. Julia swinging. Good pickup from the libero. Morrow just puts it over with a free ball. Hom sets the middle. And almost blocked. That roll shot can't quite get it over. The up ref called it 4 touches. I didn't see 4. I don't know where the 4th one was. Morrow almost blocked. Good pass from Kramkowski. And a kill for Erkman. Gibbs in for Senshin. Gibbs with the serve. That ball's off the block. Well, a lot of spin on it. Kennedy Walls out from Aaron Price. Price to serve. Kramkowski, Werner, Hill with a swing. Hom goes to the right side, puts it down the line. Werner sets Hill again. And this time a kill for Hill. Set point for the Panthers. It was last point as well. I forgot to mention it. Erkman back to serve. Kramkowski off, Kraus in. Kraus is swinging. Hom sets the middle, and that one's out. Erkman gets another serve. Werner picks it up. Erkman to Morrow. Now out of system, set from the libero. And that one falls for the outside. Y2Kitis. And O'Fallon will win that set 25-17. We will take a short break in between sets. Benny Orbelli's Broadcast Network. both teams out of the first set. Belleville East losing that first set, 17-25. Refs will switch sides. Teams will not. Belleville East will start Abby Monroe, Olivia Kraus, Addie Kramkowski, who is no longer the libero. That is Trinity Gibbs. Reese Erkman, who just came out for Trinity Gibbs, and Paige Hill. Now O'Fallon will start Kate and Chris. Belling, I don't remember her first name, Gabby Belling, and I can't see the other numbers. The libero, Belle Jones, Belle Jones is not the libero. Oh, and a block for Paige Hill and Olivia Kraus to start the first set off of the Kramkowski serve. Kramkowski, another one. And Belle Jones just puts that one down. I don't know where the block was. But that one will go over the block. Now the libero number 3, Kennedy Weston, will get a serve for O'Fallon. And Hill can't put it to the right side of the court. Weston gets another serve. Hill this time puts it to the middle. And Belling with the kill for the Panthers. Another rough start for the Lancers. And Hill gets a kill. Big one from Hill. That one evens it out. Gibbs gets a serve this time, puts it back a little bit too far. Subs for O'Fallon. Olivia Thompson out for C.C. Venny. And Allie Hom out, or in, for Belling. Gabby Belling, that is. Kramkowski passes Monroe to Erkman. Erkman doesn't get a kill. That swing goes out for O'Fallon. Still a close game. Monroe gets a serve now. Monroe with a good serve. Belle Jones. Monroe gets the pass. Up. Kramkowski sets Erkman. No. Who did Kramkowski set? Werner. And Werner can't get it over. Kramkowski to Monroe. Monroe to Hill. Hill almost gets a kill. And a net violation from the Panthers. Fallon's little team section has been quiet after the start of the first set. That swing goes out. Hill, another serve. Hom sets the outside, Whitekaitis. Hom sets Vinny for the kill off of the Belleville block. That serve goes out. I don't know who served it. I was not looking. Fallon uses a sub to put the libero in. Erkman gets a serve and an ace. For the first Lancer lead of the night. Erkman will get another serve. This time not an ace. Monroe sets the right side. Werner. The outside just puts it over. Hom setting the outside now. And the line judge switches the call. Calls out and then calls in. Gibbs is in for Erkman. Hanger clearly upset about that one. As she should be. Cannot switch the call. That's bad. Monroe sets the right side. Werner and a kill from Werner. Setting the record straight. Now Werner gets the serve. Yeah, that's a good call. That one was out of the... It was outside of the antenna. The Fallon team section is looking for a touch call, and there was absolutely a touch. There's no debating that there was a touch. But we are debating whether it was outside of the antenna or not. And I thought it was. I thought it crossed the antenna. And I believe the refs will agree with that. The call will stand. Werner, another serve. Monroe sets the outside. Kramkowski hitting now. I did not notice that she was hitting. I've never seen her hit before. Bell Jones in for Kayla Williams. Wyatt Tukaitis with the serve. That swing is off of the block. Point Lancers. Kramkowski to serve. Swing just goes to the ground to kill for Belling. Keep forgetting her first name. Gabby Belling. The libero gets the serve. Belleville East does not get the overcall. Libero still serving for the Panthers. That serve is out. No touch from Gibbs. And Erkman is in for Kraus. Gibbs back to serve. No, Kraus. Kraus to serve, and then Gibbs will go in after Kraus serves. And a swing and a miss. Felt a lot of air from that one. Kennedy Walls with a swing and a miss. Strike one. That one will fall for Belling. Palm with the serve for the Panthers. Hill shanks the pass into the seats. Krimkowski shanks one back. Warner able to pick it up. Gibbs puts it over. Setting the middle this time. Not a swing and a miss. And what is her name? Vinny puts it into the net. Monroe back to serve for the Lancers. Monroe with an ace. No ace this time. Bell Jones hits it into the net, but it goes over. Jones out for Williams. Williams to serve. Krimkowski with the pass. Monroe to Hill. And Vinny puts it into the net again. Now Hill with the serve for the Lancers. Waidakaitis blocked. Waidakaitis gets another set. Krimkowski gets a set now. Hom sets the right side Vinny. Monroe to the right side, Werner. Hom outside. Gibbs with a dig. Werner, roll shot. Waidakaitis cannot put it over. Or she puts it over, but out. And that'll be a point for the Lancers. Hill's still serving. Kylie Guterman in for the Panthers. Oh. Tip barely tips off Warner. And Monroe is right there to grab it, but Warner tips it behind her. Now, Price with the serve. Hill to Monroe to Werner. Hill with the swing from the back row. Price another serve. Monroe setting Krimkowski. Monroe, good pass. Gibbs goes to Warner. And Warner can't pick it up. Now a tie game again. Price still to serve. Monroe sets Erkman in the middle. Hom sets the right side. Gibbs goes to Warner. Gooderman swings and gets the kill. And Hanger will take a timeout. We will take one too. This has been your Belleville Broadcast Network. Both teams out of the timeout. Price still the serve. Krimkowski to Monroe to Warner and blocked. Off the net, though, is what the refs say. Not off the block. Price another serve. And this one will be out. Erkman with the serve for the Lancers. Monroe passes Hill to Krimkowski. Krimkowski, a swing. And nobody's there to pick it up off the block. (17-19) Panthers. Panthers with the 19. Monroe goes to Warner. Krimkowski can't get it up off the chest or shoulder or something. Maybe arm, I don't know. No, not Price. Thompson to serve. And Krimkowski shanks it. Now the Lancers with a 4-point deficit to come back from, and another timeout for Hanger. This will be our last of the game, given that it stays at 2 sets. This has been your Belleville Broadcast Network. Both teams out of the timeout. Thompson still with the serve for the Panthers. Monroe sets Werner. That swing somehow stays in. Kramkowski just puts it over. And Kramkowski with a block! Her first of the year. She doesn't see the front row very often, so that's exciting for her. Morrow in for Kramkowski. No, for Monroe. Now 3 hitters. Werner with the serve and Werner with the set. And Werner with the ace. Now just a 2-point deficit for the Lancers. If this game goes to 3 sets, the third set will be to 25 as this is a conference matchup. Timeout for O'Fallon. Did not expect them to call one. We will take another one. This has been your Belleville Broadcast Network. Both teams out of the timeout. Werner with the serve out of this timeout. It's the Panthers' first timeout of this game. Werner no ace this time. Belling with the kill. Wide to Kitus with the serve for the Panthers. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Kraus gets another kill. This time a big one. Brings the ball back to the Lancers. And now Kramkowski will get the serve. Setting the middle, and Werner picks it up, and nobody else can get it, can get to it. 2 points for the Panthers to clinch this one. That one is out. Now Kraus with the serve. Down 2 against the Panthers. Deep into the second set. And the Lancers get one back. O'Fallon arguing again. The call stands, as it should. Kraus, another serve. Setting the outside, Werner with a dig, and Krankowski can't get to it, and it's now game point for the Panthers. Belling with the serve here on game point. Werner sets Hill. And the antenna is knocked down. We don't know how, though. And a replay. The Lancers get another shot here. I think it's either a replay or it's Panthers point, Lancers lose. Lancers do get another shot here, though. Belling another serve. Hill off of the touch, off of the block. The upref made his own decision this time, not looking for the line, or did look for the line judge, but still made his own decision. Morrow out, Monroe in on game point still. Monroe with the serve. And timeout for the Panthers. We will take one as well. This has been your Belleville East Broadcast Network. Big serve here for Abby Monroe, the sophomore. That one is in. Gibbs to Monroe. Monroe to Hill. And Hill with the kill! Monroe another serve. This time put right back over. Monroe to Hill again. This one tight. And not off of the block. Barely. Jones with the serve for the Panthers. Monroe sets Hill. And the Panthers with a kill to end it. And the Panthers will win again. Lancers will not break the losing streak. It will continue and probably into next season. We probably will not see the Panthers again unless we do in the playoffs. And this has been a rough one here from Belleville East. We will not have any interviews tonight after a tough loss for the Lancers. We will be back here Thursday night, about the same time, for volleyball against Edwardsville. I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what to say about that one. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. 26-24 second set. First set was 25-17. Both go to the Panthers. This has been your Belleville broadcast.